Alright guys, today's fact is a bit wild. According to the Global Mind Project, Uzbekistan has been ranked, wait for it, the most miserable country in the entire world. Yep, more miserable than the UK with its endless rain and train strikes. Let's unpack this, because I know some of you are already thinking, Uzbeki what now? Uzbekistan is a country in Central Asia, famous for stunning Silk Road architecture, ancient cities like Samarkand, and, apparently, having a national hobby of being sad. But here's the thing, misery in these surveys isn't just about gloomy weather. It's measured by people's mental well-being, freedom, economic opportunities, and social conditions. Now let's compare. In the UK, you've got grey skies 80% of the year, people moaning about the price of pints, and the government changing prime ministers like it's a game of musical chairs. Yet, despite all that, Brits still rank higher in happiness than Uzbeks. Why? Because even if we're depressed, we can still order a cheeky Nando's at 11 PM and binge Netflix with bad Wi-Fi. It's weird, but true. In Uzbekistan, though, things get tricky. Surveys show people they report really low life satisfaction, high stress, lack of freedom of expression, and limited job opportunities. Imagine living in a country where you can't really complain about your problems online without worrying about who's listening. That constant pressure builds into a miserable mindset. It's not just statistics, it's people's daily lives. But here's a question, is misery relative? Like, would a Brit surviving on instant noodles in a tiny flat be happier than someone in Uzbekistan, just because they can rant about it on Twitter? Or is it the sense of freedom that makes misery bearable? What do you think? So yes, according to data, Uzbekistan wears the crown of misery. But let's be honest, if you've ever waited 2 hours for a delayed Northern Rail train in winter, you know the UK deserves an honorary mention. The rankings come from surveys measuring life satisfaction, stress, freedom, and opportunity. So they capture more than just weather or memes. But data is a snapshot, not the full story. So what do you think? Would someone with less freedom but more comfort be happier? Drop your take, let's debate it. Fact: Uzbekistan ranked most miserable. Counterpoint: UK still happier despite the rain. Why? Freedom, opportunity, and everyday life matter. So yes, according to data, Uzbekistan wears the crown of misery. But let's be honest. If you've ever waited 2 hours for a delayed Northern Rail train in winter, you know the UK deserves an honorary mention. If you love random facts like this, and want me to keep breaking them down with a mix of truth and sarcasm, hit that follow button. Smash the like, and drop a comment below. Tell me, where do you think the true misery capital of the world is? Let's see if you agree with the data or not.